What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Trilo Gamer. It is 2:40 in the morning and I am here editing videos and making new videos because I will be leaving soon, moving out actually, and I probably won't have internet for like the first few days or probably like the first few weeks, so I want to make a few more videos before I go so I have something to do or something to upload within those days. I'm definitely not gonna have enough for all the days that I'm gone, but it'll be something. But one of the games that I'm mostly hyped about this year is Injustice. I really love the NetherRealm games. Mortal Kombat 9, and then Injustice 1, and then Mortal Kombat X, and now Injustice 2. I am so hyped. Thanks to a buddy of mine, General Vic 13. He's been here on the channel before. He gave me the chance to get the deluxe edition of Injustice 2, so I cannot wait. I will be getting Power Girl and everything. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cool. But thanks to NetherRealms, they spawned one of my most popular videos with over 100,000 views already. So thanks to them, that's how you know I'm a big fan of their channel, of their stuff, because they helped my channel grow so much and I covered a lot of their content here on the channel. So I'm super hyped about Injustice 2. So as they release more characters, I want to get to know what their purpose is in this alternate universe. Sorry about that. So we all know that this is the Injustice storyline. You know, Superman's bad because of Lois Lane and his child. Joker's dead. It's the alternate timeline with the regime characters from the original timeline. So every time they release, oh sorry, it's the thumbnail I was working on. Every time they release a new character, I always go to their main homepage and see what we can learn about these characters before the game comes out. So here's the homepage, and also we have a new character reveal on the 23rd of this month. So excited. They just released a trailer for like the girls that are gonna be in the game. It was like Black Canary, which we knew about, and then it was Poison Ivy that we got a cinematic sneak peek of, and then it was Cheetah. So Cheetah's a really cool addition because they did say they wanted to add more background DC characters, which is really, it's like they're really, like, I actually see it happening. You know, they're staying true to their word. So over here we have all the characters that have been selected so far, or that have been revealed. So they did say they were going to do more background characters, but of course we're going to have some fan favorites returning. Let's make this full screen over here. Actually, there it is. Okay, so Catwoman, like I said, she just got revealed. She's coming back. So what do we know about her is that she was in the first Injustice, so there's probably a big chance that she was coming back. So what is she doing here? Well, this is what I like to learn about the characters from the little bio that they include right here. So for Catwoman, it's oh, and I also like the quotes. They're pretty cool. I've got 9 lives, only a traitor in most of them. I like that. Consistently walking the line between hero and villain. Tanila Kao, oh god. Pilfering past as Catwoman prevents Batman from ever placing his full trust in her. As the ashes of the regime give rise to the sinister society, the Caped Crusader must once again speculate where this thieving felony's loyalties lie. Alright, so of course we know that about Catwoman. She's not a hero, she's not a villain, she's both. She's an anti-hero. Whatever benefits her is what she does, you know. If she has to steal for her benefit, that's what she does. So do I think she's gonna be a hero or a villain in the Injustice 2 storyline? I think is that she's going to be both, and I don't mean like an anti-villain throughout the entire thing. I mean at one point she might do, like, let's say for example, let's put like 50% of the story she might be a villain, and then later turn good, or good and then turn bad. That's what I think is gonna happen with Catwoman in this game. But we knew she was returning, so not much there. Then we have Swamp Thing, which is a really interesting character. He got a lot more hype from the Justice League Dark movies, animated movie that just came out, which was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So Swamp Thing, the thing about this character, well actually let's read the bio first. I guard the green, the plant life on Earth. The living elemental Swamp Thing is the protector of all plant life. What he refers to as the green, as the violent affairs of humanity threaten to impact fauna worldwide. Swamp Thing prepares his return to the fray to defend the green from destruction. So we, if you know Swamp Thing's origin, is that he was, well, I'm not really too big on his origin, but I know his purpose is what I meant to say. So he doesn't really care about anybody. He he stays to himself. He doesn't really hang out with people, but he's not bad either. All he wants to do is that if a villain says that he can preserve all life, all plant life on Earth, he'll do what he says. If a hero says it, he'll do what he says too. He just keeps to himself. His only purpose in this is to keep plant life alive, or the green. The thing is, I wonder how they're gonna put him into the story. I mean, like, what is Swamp Thing gonna be doing in the story, or how do they even come in contact with him? Do the characters have something to do in a swamp area, or maybe he's just like a small section in the game where like maybe someone gets lost, have to pass through a swamp, and then there he is? Cause like I'm having a hard time imagining how they're gonna bring him out of the swamp and maybe put him in the story more, unless he's just part of a small section. So that's the thing with Swamp Thing. So far his gameplay is pretty cool. I like how they're making him. Then we have Black Canary. So Black Canary is a really cool addition. She also got a lot more hype because of the Arrowverse show. So that's pretty cool. I was a fan of her in the animated Justice League series, but not as much until I got to know her better in the Arrowverse show. So in the Arrow show, I call it the Arrowverse because they're all in the same universe. So Black Canary, I couldn't be there to finish the fight against Superman. I'm damn sure finishing this one. So she was aware of the first injustice. Diana Lance nearly sacrificed everything in her fight against the regime, but was forced to flee before the fight was done. Now with Batman's restoring order, Black Canary has returned home to set things right, vowing to never again silence her canary cry. Now the interesting thing about her bio is that while I was playing the beta, if you put Black Canary against Batman, Batman will tell her that she's not ready. Maybe that has something to do with her running away from the first game, and maybe her coming back now, and then she's like, I damn sure am ready, and then Batman's like, well, I'll see about that. So she was aware of the first game, she's coming back, now she's a full-fledged character here in the game, so I'm excited I'm sure she's gonna be a big part of the game as well, like one of the mains. That's what I'm thinking. And then we have a really interesting one. We have Robin as Damian Wayne. So this is like one of the later versions of Robin. This is the Ra's al Ghul styled one, which I really like that they brought him a sword. This is the one who was trained by the League of Assassins. Pretty cool. I'm your only son, old man. Okay, so this bio is actually kind of crazy right here, because I read this one earlier. Raised from birth by the League of Assassins, Damian Wayne has always struggled with Batman's non-lethal code of honor. That is true. Now in direct opposition with his father, Damian seeks a new mentor in Superman, whom he considered to be more of a father than Batman ever was. That's a clear showing that he's gonna be a villain in this game. So he's going to be on Superman's side. Maybe towards the end of the game he could redeem himself and start doing some good. Maybe even save Batman's life. Who knows? I can't wait to see what they do with this character. I really like his fighting style. He is no longer the switch between two modes. That was given to Blue Beetle now. But I really like that he has a sword. I'm really excited to see how he's gonna play out in the story. And yeah, really hyped. Then we have the big bad. This is the Shinnok of Injustice 2. This is Brainiac. Such folly and futility in the grand design. Brainiac is a megalomaniacal genius, Jesus, who roams the universe, collecting knowledge to increase his intellectual and scientific prowess. Obsessed with establishing his superiority, Brainiac captures Krypton's greatest cities, then eradicates what remained. Or so he thought. Tales of the last son of Krypton, so Superman, have reached far into the stars. Now the collector of worlds comes to Earth to finish his accumulation of Krypton and discovers a new world worthy of his collection. That's the thing that I don't get about this, is that maybe they might show this in Injustice 2 throughout the story, is how he gets a signal, because not really sure, because I can't really think of anything that happened in the first Injustice that could have given away a signal or anything like that. No, I was thinking the Joker bomb at the beginning, but that really didn't have anything to do with like there's no way that reached that far. So yeah, I can't think of anything that could have sent out a signal. So who knows, maybe in the game, as the game goes on, or towards the beginning of the game, we'll figure out how he got this signal saying that the last son of Krypton is on Earth. So Does that mean we have Brainiac versus everybody, and then Superman and his team versus everybody, and then Batman and the regime versus everybody, a three-way war, 2 teams and 1 person? Who knows? Then we have Poison Ivy, which is really cool. We did get a bit of her in the first Injustice as a background map, because they were in the Batman level of the asylum. There's like this door in the back, and it's like covered in all plant life, so you know Poison Ivy's locked up in there. So that was as close as we got to her. So Poison Ivy, I have no more friends. All I have is the Green. You know, I want to see the dialogue between her and Swamp Thing. I wonder how that goes. Who knows? Maybe they're even friends in the story. Dr. Palema Isley was once an innovative radical botanical biochemist. This is like so embarrassing for me. With a singular goal, make the world safe for plant life to flourish. She joins the societies to further their common interest in bringing mankind to its knees, but at heart Ivy's desire to ensure that in any new world order, flora dominates fauna. Does that mean that she's also like Swamp Thing, where she only cares for plant life? Because I guess in the Batman Arkham Knight game, she did show like a bit of like goodness in her, but it was only to preserve plant life. So who knows? I think her role is gonna be the same as Swamp Thing. Who knows? Hopefully in the story they could meet each other, and I want to see how that plays out. But I think she's gonna keep to herself. Then we have Bane, which is a really cool look for Bane. I like this. Hate is the perennial motivator. After Superman's defeat, Bane was betrayed by the regime and relentlessly pursued by Batman. Having already spent most of his life in prison, he is determined to take revenge against his former regime masters and turn Gotham into a city where he rules the law. So I think Gotham is where they find him. So is he also sticking to himself, or is he gonna side with Superman this time? Even though he didn't really have much to do, but he was there to take him down in the first Injustice, or at least witnessed it. Who knows? Maybe that little betrayal right there. Where is it? Having already spent most of it, was betrayed by the regime. So who knows? Betrayed, he might side with Superman. If not, he might even side with Brainiac. Who knows? Let's see if Brainiac needs a giant mindless brute on his side. So that's gonna be a thing. I want to see how that plays out. Of course, we have Batman. You know what? Let's skip over Batman because we already know most of the stuff that he's gonna be doing. Flash, Harley Quinn. We already know most of these guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Everybody else we've already heard much about. I was hoping that Cheetah was here, but she's not because I have no idea why. But who knows? Because we got the Black Canary, we got Poison Ivy, Catwoman was added, but not Cheetah. Otherwise, I would have read that too. But anyway, guys, that's all that we know for the new characters. Like it says right here on the other, right here, it says that we're gonna get a new character reveal on the 23rd of this month. So I can't wait to see who it is. Also, Green Lantern was, well, someone leaked him for the Injustice 2 mobile game, but he was already getting a skin. If you go look over here on the pre-order, he was already getting a skin for the Ultimate Edition. It says Green Lantern John Stewart, so we knew he was going to be in the game, and of course it's Green Lantern. Even without this, we would have known he was in the game. So he got leaked for the mobile version of Injustice 2, and so did Scarecrow. So Scarecrow looks pretty cool in my opinion. Some people don't like his design because he looks a lot more monster-ish, but I think it's a cool take on it because we always, like, most of the time that we see Scarecrow, it's mostly the same design with the hood and the rags and everything. So I really like the new design for Scarecrow. Who knows, maybe that's a new character that's being revealed because he looks pretty much finished. If not, Green Lantern or maybe both, who knows. I can't wait to see who's next. Thank you all so much for watching. Like I said before, they're adding a lot more background characters, so let me know who you guys would like to see in the game that's more of a background character in the DC universe. Again, thank you all so much for watching. As always, remember to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the battlefield. See ya.